Hello everyone, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. Today's video, why are we going to cover the soil? And can you no-till on red clay? All right, here we go. You guys see this? This is what I'm no-tilling on. Look at that. That is nothing but red clay, all right? So yes, you can no-till on red clay. In fact, I highly encourage it. When my husband and I started this, we could not get a shovel into this soil, okay? It was baked so hard. But after doing no-till for 8 months, you can come out here and put a shovel anywhere you want. But I'm gonna show you something. We just untarped this area, and I noticed that I had some drainage issues because my yard is on a slope and it does go down to a pond. Right here and up here. So basically it had moved my mulch, which is a heavy layer of trash hay. If you want to know about hay as a mulch, we have other videos in our no-till playlist. Please go reference those. We talk about it extensively. But do you see this? You see this cracking? You see that dryness? Guys, if this is what you think your soil should look like when you garden, you are sadly mistaken. This is unhealthy soil. And in fact, all it is dead dirt. With this sun in southeast Louisiana baking down, even though we're in the last day of February, it's 80 something degrees out here. Look, the tarp has been off of this area for less than 7 days. Look at the soil cracking. Look how hard it's starting to become, okay? I had life in it. Look how beautiful. It was amending beautifully. Now it's cracking. It's drying out. The clay is separating back into chunks. You couldn't grow any, look at that. You hear that? You can't grow anything in that. So when people say, I can't no-till, I have clay in my soil, and it doesn't work. It does work. In fact, I'm here to tell you that if you will heavy mulch, which is what I'm doing today. You see the new mulch, the new hay areas? I'm putting that right over where the water had come through, and I'm covering the soil. Let me show you why. Move to an area that has been covered this entire time. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. You just saw me slant. Look at that. Look at that earthworm. Look at that. There's life. There's life in the soil. I'm gonna tell you why. It's covered. It's fed. The sun can't bake it. If you think gardening is a bare soil activity, that this is what your garden should look like, with a plant sitting in that. Guys, this is why your plants, you keep having to go. Look at that. Look at the difference. Oh, I almost can't get through it. So I had to get it covered today. But I'm telling you, this is why so many of you are putting so much money into fertilizers, pesticides, because your soil is dead. There's no life in it. How can there be life when the sun is baking it to death? Look at the cracks in that. You know, water would hit this and just run straight off. Very little of it would ever make it through that hard pan of clay once it finishes hardening up. So today here at Starkey Farmstead, one goal only: cover these areas up. Get them covered up. And you can see where I just stopped right here. But I wanted to show y'all because that's what's happening to my soil as soon as the sun hit it. It's like a rock. So no, I couldn't no-till in that. You'd have to put a tiller in it, right? I mean, you literally would have to put a tiller in this to grow food, unless you heavy mulch it. Use anything you can. There's a no wrong answer. I've got pieces of cardboard, I've got newspaper, I have areas covered in leaves, areas covered in hay, areas that the hay got low and it broke out with like a low growing ground cover right here. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this. It's not gonna get any taller. It's not gonna hurt my production in vegetables but it's got my soil covered. This is why you keep getting so many breakthrough trash plants in your garden, what we call weeds, because your soil is bare. So when you look out into the yard, out into the woods, there is no bare soil. Bare soil is dead dirt. I hope that this helps you guys understand why I keep telling you can no-till on clay. I'm doing it. But you must cover that soil with a heavy mulch. So you guys be blessed. Get out there today. Get something done in your garden. This is our 1/4 acre here at Starkey Farmstead. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for rowing in our boats and letting us row in yours.